Yo, what's going on, y'all? It's your boy RC the Great, back again with another video. Today we're going over the top 5 money plays of the month of March. Let's get right into it. Some of these plays I've covered before, but the first play is called STS Spain. It's a pick and roll play, and you want to go pick up the Hornets, Jazz, or Pelicans playbook if you're looking to run this. All right, let's get right into the play, and as always, we're going to go through the full play first. The play was called through Rondo because it's a pick and roll play. And as you see, you get a nice double screen that gets you into the lane. But everything that's going on in the play gives you several options that you're able to attack through also. So the first thing you're looking for is that power forward popping out off of that down screen. Right there, that is a shot. If you'd like to take that shot, it is going to be open a lot of the time. If it's not open, you kick it back, and that's when the double screen action comes in. That gets you a switch or allows you to get into the lane. One of your bigs is going to be slashed into the basket, and then one's going to be out on a pick and fade action. All right, let's run it again. This STS Spain. Run again, we're calling it for Rondo, so you're calling it for the point guard, and this is the play he's going to run through. Kick it over to the power forward. You don't have that shot there. Get around those double screens. The defense comes to help because you had the lane. Then you have a nice easy kick out three to the power forward that's faded. As you can see, you got into the lane. The power forward who was guarding Porzingis came over to help. And now you're able to hit him out for a nice kick out pass. The defense is late to contest, and you have a nice shot to get yourself an easy three-pointer. And then you also have your center who is rolling into the lane wide open. All right, just so we can get some user versus user gameplay. This is a game that I was down 3, and I was able to call this play and get myself a shot to tie the game up. And then immediately the next play, I get the ball back. I called it back-to-back possessions, called it again. Porzingis pops open for the shot, and I get a 3-point lead off of a nice play. Didn't have to rush my offense. Let's get into the second play. ISO 32 quick, and it is an isolation play. It's in pretty much every playbook besides the one I listed there. You are calling this play for anybody that has the isolation play set, and it is one of the quicker plays in the game to get set, but it also gives you a ton of different space and different options to score off of. Actually, one of my favorite plays to call in the game. So I called the play for Pippen. As you can see, he gets a down screen. Right there, usually, I'm taking that first shot because I usually call it for somebody like Melo, or Stephen Curry is actually my favorite person to call it for. Right after you get the ball with the person who you pass it to, whoever the ball came from is going around for a little dribble handoff. And then on the opposite side, your guard or small forward is going around a double screen to get them open on the three-point line. So now you have both wings occupied that the defense has to watch. And then the person that was initially popping out that you called the play for would have had a nice shot there too. So tons of different options and good spacing on the floor to allow you to get a good shot. And this is a great option to call if you want a quick play that's going to give you several different options. One of my favorites, like I said, just because of this pop out right there, that's always a nice option for a shot, especially with somebody with a quick three-pointer like Stephen Curry, Melo, even the new Vince Carter that just came out. Tons of cards that have those limitless range shots. It's going to give you a nice option for quick three-point shots. And then if it doesn't work out that way, get yourself into the lane, going around, and then you can kick it out to the secondary person who is your second look off of that three-pointer, coming off of that double screen. So you get yourself into the lane, the defense is helping out right here, and now the secondary option is going around a double screen. If they don't watch out for that coming, and they're playing on ball or off ball, sometimes they're using their center, they'll get caught up in that screen. Now you have an open three-point shot in the corner. And the last option as well is you can then give it to your guard and then draw the defense and then kick it to that center inside for an easy dunk as well. All right, the third play we're covering is called Quick 32 Box Flare, 3-point play in the Magic, Wizards, Heat, or Hawk playbook. It is a 3-point play, and I just called this play for Porzingis. Porzingis is one of the only centers that has 3-point plays. There are some others, but Porzingis is like the best center or power forward that you can place at center that has a 3-point play. So when you call the play, whoever you call it for, they're getting a down screen off the baseline. I like to take my player down to the baseline to draw them more. You kick it out right here, that's a shot opportunity. Then on the other side, your shooting guard or small forward is going to be getting another screen set for them. And you can kick it over to them if they're open for that. You're also getting a backdoor screen on the left side for your other guard that passed the ball to the initial person popping out from the down screen. Then if that doesn't work, the person who you called the play for is getting a backdoor screen set for them. And if somebody is using their center to off ball, they always get caught up in that screen. If they don't, then on the opposite side, you're getting a curl screen, which is the shot I chose to take. Tons of screens, tons of action going on, but somebody is going to be open if you're patient with this play. I'm telling you, somebody's going to have to pop open if you're patient. Run your offense in a patient way, and you will find open shots against off-ballers, on-ballers, no matter what kind of player you're playing. This time I called it for Finley. He pops out, couldn't get the initial shot. Iguodala pops out, and then Finley gets around that backdoor screen for the little flare and hits the shot because the defense was late to contest. And those are the shots you want to get. Late contest shots, you're wide open, and then the other side's wide open because you ran a patient offense and you weren't just rushing up the court trying to spam screens and fades, which is time and place for that, but plays are also very effective. All right, next play we're working on is Quick 2 Fist 71. This is the fourth play, and you can find it in the 76ers, Hawks, Mavs, or Nets playbook. And the initial action is a double screen that's looking to get you opened up to either get in the lane or kick it out to multiple screens on the opposite side of the ball. The first look is the fade screen towards the baseline, and then if he doesn't get the ball and you stall and hold it at the top, he'll run over across the foul line for a curl screen, and this is the person who you called the play for. I called it for Michael Finley. So first thing I did, go around that double screen, and as you can see, the person I called the play for on the right side is going behind that back door. If I have that space in the middle, I can take that shot or drive to the lane. So if I start driving and they help, and now Michael Finley is wide open over there, he could have kicked that pass with a directional pass, enabling me to hit that shot from there. But I let the play continue. You can see the pick and roll right after. So you're going to have one player rolling, one person fading. The roll is oftentimes going to be open, especially if you attack the basket. And then right after that, you're getting a nice curl screen towards the foul line, which was the option I chose to use this time. And I get a nice easy shot right in the middle of the lane. No contest at all. Wide open. And again, those are the kind of shots you want to get, especially in close games against tough opponents, and especially against off-ballers, right? Again, we're calling the play, Quick 2 Fist 71. I negate the baseline, I get into the lane, and now the defense helps. I kick it out to Porzingis, and that's actually my favorite option. Whenever you get into the lane and that power forward or center helps, you are going to get an easy kick out three. This time I'm running it with Ben Simmons, so they really have to help, or I'm going to get a dunk. And again, that power forward who set that double screen hits that fade, and he gets himself wide open because the defense has to crash in to stop the threat of the drive, especially against somebody big like a Ben Simmons. So if you're running a big guard like a lot of y'all do, Giannis or Carter, whoever you're running that can dunk and slash, you are going to trigger help defense much more than running just a shooter. So keep that in mind. Depending on who you have on the court is what the option you're going to look for. So you get yourself into the middle with somebody that can really attack, and that's going to draw more of the help. Once they do help, you look on those wings, and now you have two of your wing shooters out there ready to hit a nice, easy, uncontested shot. Take some pressure off of you, let you sit and hit that square or that stick button, whatever you use to shoot. You're not rushing it because you don't have a defender, running at your face. You want these kind of easy looks for yourself. Alright, another option you can choose to use on the same play is to negate the screen and go baseline. Remember I said negate baseline earlier, but this time you can negate the screen and go baseline, and since everybody is occupied on the other side of the court, the weak side, you can actually get an easy layup. So let's see how the play works against a national opponent. Quick 2 fist 71. We're playing against somebody that's playing off-ball defense. He helps over himself, leaving Porzingis wide open. So as you can see, it's deadly against off-ballers. Make them dudes quit. But let's get into the last play, my favorite. Punch 42 floppy high. And this is a guard post-up play, but I call this play for several different players. Klay Thompson, Ben Simmons, Morris Peterson, Kawhi Leonard. Like, so many players have these guard post-up, and even Sabonis has this play call, and it is literally my favorite. So right away, whoever you called the play for, you're gonna they're going around a double backdoor screen right here. That double backdoor screen is deadly for shooters, deadly for slashers. Doesn't matter who's on the court, you can be effective with this play because of all the space you are given once that double screen is set. Right? If you don't go there, right after that, if you kick it to this person or you keep it, you're now getting another screen set for your guard. So you need to have a shooter in this spot that's now coming around a curl screen to get him open on the lane, on the three-point line, and now you can get an easy three-point shot as shown right there. Then when the play goes fully through, you're going to be posting up with the person who you called the play for, but I hardly ever use that unless I have a post advantage. I usually use this option right here, and that's that alley-oop because of the way he's cutting into the lane. You're either kicking it out for a three to a shooter, somebody like Klay Thompson who has that play set. I'm not going to throw the oop to him. But somebody like Ben Simmons or Kawhi Leonard, you want to throw that oop up. If he doesn't curl all the way in, like I said, you can kick it out for that three-point shot on the other side. But again, Kawhi is one of my favorite players to use this with, and it is definitely deadly. Hopefully y'all enjoyed those top 5 plays of the month. I'm going to have more for y'all next month. Make sure you subscribe. Turn on post notifications. Send me a message. Hit me up in the comments. All right. Peace.